Everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to episode 9 and 10 of classic Doctor Who season 4. This one is entitled The Power of the Daleks, episode 1. I usually only feel the way I'm feeling when it's the first episode of a season, first episode of a new show, or season finale. But this episode's a little bit different because it's the first episode with a brand new Doctor. It's the first time I've done a new Doctor for Classic Who on this channel. I feel weird. My favourite Doctor is the first Doctor. He really is. I freaking love William Hartnell as the Doctor. He was brilliant. His journey, the way the character developed and grew was so good. And it's going to be weird. And it's like, I got annoyed last episode. The fact that the last episode of the first Doctor was lost. Like, obviously, audio survived, which I'm so fucking grateful for. The fact that the thought of the audio being destroyed would have been disgusting. But the fact that the last episode of the first Doctor, terrible. Now, I did not know whilst watching it, because watching from BBC iPlayer to try and take some strain off my laptop with watching it from Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. On BBC iPlayer, it's all animated, that episode. Of all the episodes to lose is that one. It's one episode of the series, of the story, sorry. But I did not know that on the DVD, I have the DVD of it, it's down there. It's literally fucking down there. It's that like slightly bluish kind of one that's lent like that. Like right at the end of the two box sets. Like right there. That's it there. I did not know on the DVD, the last scene, the regeneration scene, is restored on the DVD, apparently. I did not know that. So I did do a separate reaction to it. It's on Patreon. It is linked. I believe I linked it in a comment for the last episode. But apparently we have Blue Peter to thank for that. So I'm very grateful. It kind of feels right considering Peter Purvis. I don't know if he was on it then, but still, it just feels right. But it's infuriating. And then I do have this one on Blu-ray because I found out this is his first story. I wanted to own the first story of the Doctor, you know? It's like, we're going to own anything. Own this. I do have a few more, which are down there as well. Or that's my Doctor Who, like, section for now. I know I've got other stuff somewhere, but it's still, like, packed away from when I moved, like, a year and a half ago. But, I'm not watching it from the Blu-ray because, as I said, I want to take some strain off my laptop. It struggles as it is, so I'm watching it from BBC iPlayer. So if there are any like restored scenes, it's on there. Also, if I'm talking with a bit of a lisp or anything like that, I'm talking strange, it's because I got ulcers, like several ulcers on this side of my tongue. And every time I talk, they rub against my mouth, my teeth. So I know I'm talking a bit strange. So I am so sorry. I'm trying my best. I've had some painkillers. Hopefully that'll kick in soon and but it's fucking painful. And I've not had the best week this week. Today's a Sunday. On Friday, it's either Friday or Thursday night, my last surviving grandparent passed away. Wasn't blood relative, stepfather's mum, but she was my grand. So I've had a bit of a weird week, not felt the best, which is why there's been so many reactions missing. Week before I wasn't well. My head's all over the place, but I feel really weird going into this episode because, like, I want to like this new Doctor. I want to like him. But William Hartnell's my favourite. I can't not be uncomfortable, you know? I can't help it because it's like, people go through this with every new regeneration. They'll be like, oh, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. But I'm looking forward to it. It's really freaking infuriating that there's whole... I believe every episode survived. I believe it's every single episode. Let me have a look. I've got to look like this because, well, I'm getting new glasses soon. White on black and black on white. I struggle and, well, that's difficult for me to read. It's just how bad my eyes are, even with glasses. I believe complete audio recordings of the last episodes have survived. There we go. So all the episodes are there. They're all animated of all the fucking stories to lose. Seriously, BBC. It's terrible, but I'm glad they survived. I'm looking forward to the animation. I really liked the animation with the last story because it was similar-ish to some of the older animations they've done with with your like Reign of Terror and stuff like that. It's similar-ish, but so much better. They've used highlights and shadows and stuff like that in the face. It's so good. I really like the animation, really like the story. The 10th Planet had like it obviously had the Doctor Who opening, but then it had like the numbers going across the screen and stuff like that. And War Machines had that as like something similar to that as well. So I wonder if this is going to get the same, or whether it's going to be different because it's animated. But I believe this is 6 episodes, this story. Let me have a look. Yeah, 6 episodes for this one. And then I think, because I was looking it up, so I wanted to see how long this story was. I believe the one after that is Highlanders, which is completely missing except for the audio. So that one will be all reconstructions. And that one I'm very much looking forward to, because I am an Outlander fan. Outlander will be coming to the channel, and I believe the books were inspired by that story and a character introduced in that one. So I am very much looking forward to that. But I'm hesitant to start. But before we get going, I'm going to do my housekeeping, because I said about like trying to take a load off my laptop struggling and stuff like that. You obviously, if you've watched other videos of mine at all recently, you will see that my camera's been freezing a lot. Now, hopefully, with what I'm doing now, I've got basically what I'm watching is on the left, my recording software is on the right with a preview, so I can see myself waving my hands around like this and that kind of thing. So if it does freeze, hopefully I will notice. I should be able to notice because I can see myself at the corner of the eye. And I'll notice before like long, so I can edit around it for YouTube. But in case I don't, and also for those that decide to watch this on full length on Patreon, if I can't edit around it, and also for the full length, I will put a 10-second warning for before it freezes, and then a 10-second warning before I restart, okay? Okay. I'm really paranoid about how my voice sounds with this also. And I'm very fucking paranoid about getting started. And I've also got a migraine started, so I'm going to be even fucking worse. Anyway, at least with watching it on BBC iPlayer, I've got subtitles work. Unless they don't work for this episode, which no, my luck now I've said that it won't. I'm scatterbrained today. I'm all over the place. I'm fidgety. Just, I've had to kick myself to get recording because I just didn't want to record, but it's Doctor Who. It's a momentous episode. We're going to get going before I delay any more. But anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick, you know, when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh. Oh, no, don't make me watch it again. Are we not going to go? I was expecting that opening credits, but this will be the 3rd time I've watched it. No. This is just cruel. Make me sit through this again. But I can only imagine what this must have been like back in the 60s. I'm so fucking paranoid about my camera, by the way, because this is like a big episode. I don't want it freezing. Oh, do I have to see it again? I don't want to see it again. But yeah, I really like how they did it in the live action version, because they didn't completely white out the screen. So you could actually see it changing. It was really freaking cleverly done for back then. Like, it was well done for now. It was so good. Oh, there he is. Okay, now we're getting the opening. If I look like I'm not looking at the screen, it's because I'm looking at the camera, and I'll keep looking at you guys too. I'm so paranoid that this goes wrong with this episode. Don't you fucking... I'm watching both. I'm watching you. I'm watching you guys too. Oh, I wonder what Ben and Polly are going to think. Like, it would have been crazy to go back then. Okay, we just got that. Cool. David Whittaker, we've had him multiple times, haven't we? I can't remember his stories off the top of my head, though, but I know we've had him before.
The TARDIS seems to be normal.
Must be so fucking weird for them.
Just leave the Doctor there.
For him? The Doctor?
I really like Ben.
Through the doors, there was no one else outside.
They saw him changing too.
Ben, do you remember what he said in the tracking room? Something about this old body of mine is wearing a bit thin.
Because he said that to the 12th Doctor as well, didn't he? In their combined regeneration episode. Okay, let me hear Patrick's voice, because I don't think I've actually ever heard Patrick's voice. I've never seen his stuff. I don't think I've seen him in anything else either. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, God! Hmm. Oh! Sorry, I had to take... I'm sound sensitive. So I had to take my... Oh, God. That made my migraine worse. Oh, God, no, stop. Okay. Still got the ring on his finger. Yeah, please dwindle. Please dwindle. Oh, God, that did not help my head. Okay. Close.
It's over.
Oh, God, that's not how I expected him to sound. I've never heard his voice before. It almost looks like stop motion animation, you know, like a motion comic kind of thing. It's weird. This is weird. Oh, the ring fell off. No.
Muscles are still a bit tight.
What are we going to do?
It is the doctor, I know it is.
I like the fact she's believing it. I think,
It's not only
okay.
his face that's changed.
His
He doesn't even
personality.
act like him.
No. I want to see how they handled this first ever one. Okay, we're shooting the outfit already. Sweet. But I swear that's different clothing.
The doctor was a great collector, wasn't he?
But you're the doctor.
Well, I don't look like him.
Who are we?
Don't you know?
He's talking about himself as a separate person.
Extermination.
I'm sorry, what? What's going on?
It's part of the TARDIS. Without it, I couldn't survive.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
The doctor kept a diary, didn't he?
Yes.
I thought so. I wonder where. I wonder where.
Is he still like recuperating his mind? I'm trying to watch this as it being the first generation, no knowledge is regenerations, but it's very difficult not to compare it to modern, like how they are afterwards.
I think we must have landed for some time. I think it's time we went for a stroll.
Okay, I want to hear more of his talking. I want to get used to his voice more.
But you don't know where we've landed.
No, and you haven't checked the oxygen or the temperature or anything.
I like the fact they're already in on doing that.
Oxygen density 172, radiation nil, temperature 86.
How do you do
Strong
that?
suggestion of mercury deposits. Satisfied, Ben?
I actually kind of. He sounds like he'd make a good like bedtime story voice. The hell is on his head? Okay, trousers don't fit him. What is that on his head? What the is that? Is that could be a regular hat? I'm gonna have this look on my face the whole episode, I think. I'm actually kind of glad I'm doing two.
Hello! Why don't they come?
Vulcan?
So you've come at last.
Who?
I'm from Earth. I'm the examiner.
What the fuck? Him. What's going on? Are they on Vulcan? Is that because it said Vulcan on there? Then again, I don't know what Vulcan's actually like. My head is pounding. Ah, that sound did not help. Oh, glasses. Oh, he doesn't need them, or they have the wrong prescription. He needs new glasses, okay. Or not.
Earth examiner.
Uh-huh.
Record every access.
Thank you for saying that.
Vulcan.
Do they want to terraform it or something? Ben, Polly, help him.
Doctor, where are you?
Who was that?
When I was a kid, we used to live opposite a brewery. You could take a walk and get tipsy all in one go.
As a kid?
Oh, don't touch it, Polly.
No.
Wasn't going to.
No, it's quicksilver. It gets through the pores.
Oh.
Where is that doctor or whatever he is got to?
Yeah, I wouldn't stand so close to it if it's popping either.
What's the matter? Hey, Polly! Hey, doctor, wherever you are, quick! There's something happened to Polly! Quick, open
Doctor shit. Okay.
My people have found 2 more of them by one of the pools.
This one's got a nasty bruise on the back of
Oh.
his head. Fallen over his feet and knocked himself out, I suppose.
I suppose so.
Why don't they use the kit we send them?
Fallen over. You think pretty sure you fucking knocked him out, bud.
I wonder why Earth has chosen to send an examiner to Vulcan. Just now, I mean.
I don't know.
It's a mystery, isn't it? He isn't due for another 2 years.
But there actually was one here.
We saw your rocket overshoot the landing
Somebody
area.
shot the doctor.
Don't worry. Most of the ships from Earth do overshoot. I'm Quinn, Deputy Governor.
Who actually shot the guy,
Get them all
though?
back, shall we?
One of those guys shot him.
I suppose you Earth people can't wait to examine Lesterson's space capsule.
Yeah, obviously. Well, I'm with you, Ben. What the fuck is... Whoa. Oh, that looks awesome. And is Vulcan a moon? Because that looks like Saturn. Oh, I can't remember.
Well, they can't stop me working on it, I'll tell you that.
Could anyone?
The governor's always been difficult about it.
Who shot the guy, though?
Meeting.
Meeting?
Yes, I've arranged everything. Can we still use the old rocket room?
Yes,
What meeting?
I suppose so, but I do wish you wouldn't get mixed up with these pressure groups, Jack.
I bet it was him then. That's what I'm leaning towards.
Look, I don't mind letting you have the use of one of my rooms now and again, generally, but don't try to involve me.
Fair enough. Or was it her?
I hope the examiner lets you go on with your experiments. Frankly, I doubt it. I
Hey,
think the governor's brought the examiner here to stop you opening the capsule.
are there Daleks inside? So I can't help it because I know if I didn't know it was a Dalek thing, I would be completely clueless. Still am, to be honest. The
So the
whistle.
murdered man was the real examiner.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you say you did it?
Oh, please don't know.
No, I think it's pretty dull round here. I don't know why we don't just go back to the TARDIS.
Oh, stop it. I'm going to struggle with that because I'm sensitive to certain sounds and that.
He knows what happened back at the TARDIS, yet will he tell us? Will he come out and say? Will he admit to being the Doctor?
Oh, God, that is going to make it really difficult. What?
I'm Hensel, the governor.
Oh, I thought they were prisoners. They look like they're in prison uniforms.
Coming, Governor. They must have had a very good reason. I wonder what it was. Now, look here, I run this colony. I'm entitled to know why you've come to Vulcan.
I don't know.
I am the examiner. Why are you here? To examine.
Yeah.
There is Lesterson's capsule. Internal affairs are my business, Bragan. Please don't interfere. Please go on.
He's being questioned. He's got to answer.
It was found in a mercury swamp. It must have been here for centuries.
Okay.
Interesting. Continue. For centuries before the Earth colony arrived, I felt it might be dangerous. It might contain bacteria.
Could well do.
I shall look forward to your report.
I bet you would do.
See that the examiner and his party get some proper clothes, will you?
What's wrong with their clothes?
We are wearing proper clothes.
All I can think of is the fact that I think his voice would have been a brilliant reading a bedtime story.
Doctor, when he was talking to you, you were staring at the other man.
Yes. Very rude of me, wasn't it? Terrible manners. To tell you the truth, I was studying his reactions. Seeing if he agreed with the story.
Did he?
Good thing.
Just have a look at that capsule.
You know, you want to watch you don't take this examiner stuff a bit too far.
He can't help it. That's the Doctor.
What's all this nonsense about having to have a pass to see the examiner?
It's the governor's idea.
Surely it doesn't apply to me.
Who's he?
Oh, God.
Sorry, Janet.
My fault.
You all right?
Yes. Lesterson's just cleared me out of his lab. Is the examiner going to let him open the capsule?
I don't know. I'm on my way there now.
If you're
I can
allowed.
push past Bragan's army of layabout.
Huh. Okay, he's examining it now. Good. I'm going by like the great bit, like the round bits on the side. It kind of looks Dalek-ish. Fuck, why did that make me jump?
Where did you get this? It dropped from the capsule. Dropped.
Looks like the
from
front of a
being brought
drawer.
into the laboratory.
It looks like the front of a drawer. You pull it out like that. Oh, smaller than I thought.
Well, I have a theory. I'm convinced that the opening mechanism on the other side is either here or...
Don't let him near it.
Now, my theory is that I can
Don't.
insert a laser ray in this ridge here. The ray spreads.
He said extermination. Did he read it off of there? Why did he say extermination?
You'll have to make it your responsibility. A laser, why not? It shouldn't be too difficult.
No, Doctor. If he said extermination, why did he say extermination? That's Daleks through and through. Why did he say extermination? Was it written on the thing?
It's a bit disappointing.
No, this is Daleks.
But good heavens above, man. 100 years, you say? This has been buried?
Or at least.
Uh-huh.
There must be something in the inner compartments. We shall be able to find out where it came from originally.
It didn't come from this planet, Vulcan.
No. The metal is quite alien.
Alien. Yes.
He knows, because he said extermination. He knows.
Was it worth sending for this examiner? This idiotic examiner?
He didn't.
I didn't send for him. I thought you did.
Why don't you let me talk to the examiner, Hansel? I can find out what he's here for.
No. You keep away from him.
Why,
We're leaving to work
though?
at Lesterson here. We've all got enough to do without having to worry about some amateur critic from Earth
It was
interfering.
5 minutes.
You heard what I said, Quinn.
Why does Quinn want to talk to him? Did he ask for him? Or did he kill the actual one? That it? Damn it. What? Ben, wrong end. Wrong fucking end, Ben.
After you, Claude. Come quick.
How'd they get ahead of him? Oh, he's walking back out, okay.
He's going towards Lesterson's lab.
Of course, to a space capsule.
Be careful, guys. I don't like the fact there's so much... No. It's Dalek. He knows it because he said extermination. Oh, it's the key. Oh, this is going to be so bad. I don't think you should have done that. It's going to let them out, I bet. And there we go. Lock the fucking door right now, Doctor. Back out, lock the door.
Ben,
You knew.
come in and meet the Daleks. What? The Daleks.
Oh, his voice sounded good then. Almost sounded like the Emperor from Star Wars. They're going to start moving, aren't they? If I jump, oh, fucking hell. Oh, dear, that made me jump.
These two pieces of metal are identical.
Uh-huh.
The doctor got one of them, the Daleks himself.
Why do you keep saying that,
Okay.
Doctor, if you mean you?
Yeah.
Knew I should find them here. Knew it.
Did he know it?
They look harmless, not very lively.
Don't touch it, Ben.
What's the matter?
One's moved already. Oh,
There are
no.
3 Daleks in here. What's happened to the other one?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's alive, isn't it? Oh, it's advocating. Okay. Right, let's have a look for the correct. I'll look it up on IMDb afterwards. Like, some of the voices sound familiar. Wouldn't surprise me if they've been in it before, or they just sound like somebody else, but... Okay. Oh, I like that little teaser, seeing it crawl under the door. It's weird having the new Doctor in Classic Who. His voice definitely wasn't what I expected it to be like. I've never heard his voice before. I've seen pictures, obviously. Like, I knew of the whistle. But I'd never heard his voice. Never heard his voice. Like I was saying, I think it'd be good for a bedtime story. Is that kind of like... I could just picture it. Like, I don't know if he did, like, was it Jack and Ori? I'm not sure. But it worked really well. But I'm really annoyed we don't have that in live action, but I do like the animation. I like the use of shadow, and the detail on the faces a lot better than it used to be. But I'm intrigued by this story. The pacing of the episode was really good. I'm intrigued at, like, what's going to happen. Like, how did the Doctor apparently know that they would find the Daleks there? And the fact that was a key, apparently he got it from the Daleks before. Have we seen that, or is that just a comment he's made? Like, oh, yes, of course, I got one from the Daleks. Or am I forgetting something? Both of them are likely with me. But no, I'm intrigued. I miss William Hartnell. It's gonna take a while to get used to him, but I'm liking him. I'm interested to see how they handled First Regeneration still, and why the fact he's referring to the Doctor as another person. And I'm just interested to see how that develops, and when Ben and Polly accept him as the Doctor. Do they accept him as the Doctor? When does he start referring to himself as an actual person? And I'm interested to see how they handle this First Regeneration, like, and how they dealt with it. It's very difficult for me to separate what I've seen with other regenerations from this one, because I know it'd be better to watch this one with, like, not thinking about all that, considering it's the first ever one, and things develop over time. They change, and each regeneration slightly different. But yeah, I liked that. I'm intrigued by this story, that little teaser of the Daleks at the end. And yeah, I'm interested to see what the next episode's going to be like. And I'm glad I can do it now. I'm actually glad I'm watching 2 at the moment. Like, obviously, I know at some point seasons will get shorter. Probably at that time, I'll go back down to 1 a week, because we don't want to go for it too quickly. Don't want to go for it too quickly. But yeah, for quite a while, we're going to be on 2 episodes a week. It's weird. I'm still getting used to what to do in this interconnecting bit, but yeah, I'm glad I'm watching another one, because I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I think the real test of how I feel about this Doctor is going to be the first, like, surviving live action episode. Like, obviously, next story, as I said, I believe is a reconstruction one. So I'll have actual pictures. That'll be interesting. But in the actual surviving episode, I know a lot of his stuff's missing. Isn't it like 50% of his, like, stuff is missing? So whenever I get to his first surviving episode, whenever that is, that'll be a big test to see the output. Hopefully by then I'll be used to him. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to the next episode, and I'm very glad we're going to do it now. So let's get going with the next episode, episode 2 of The Power of the Daleks. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going straight into this. This feels better. Now, I've just checked, and I believe with the Underwater Menace, because that's one of the ones I have there, which I think comes after Highlanders, unless there's another one that's missing. Second and third episodes are surviving. So I at least get those with him to see. That'll be the real test of what I think about him, I think. But I liked him in this first episode, and I need to hug Appa. Like, this is creepy. Daleks are always fucking creepy.
See it? Quickly, Ben, quickly.
What was it?
The Dalek. Oh, be careful. If they get spotted in there, I'm expecting somebody to walk up behind him. Oh, of course, there's somebody there. Fuck. No. What's the scientist guy gonna say? I love the use of shadow in this animation.
There were 3 who moved it.
Don't ask me.
Lesterson?
But he hadn't opened the capsule.
What if somebody had?
Let's get our facts straight.
Excellent. Good thinking, good thinking.
Is he talking to
Does
him?
that mean you think he's been inside?
She's been experimenting on the Daleks, huh?
Oh, no. Shit.
Lesterson's a fanatic.
He's in there, isn't
Of his
he?
own position. What does that suggest to you? Don't know. Haven't thought about it. That all is not well with this colony. Add to that one Dalek.
Blimey, you don't half make mountains, don't you? One Dalek.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you
All
don't.
that
Yeah.
is needed to wipe out this entire colony.
Yep. Absolutely. And it's crawling around. It just needs to build up some casing or tunnel into one of those other ones.
Regan, did you ever knock before you enter a room?
I'm sorry if I disturbed you. I was expecting to find the examiner here, not you, Quinn.
Well, he's not here. You'll probably want to start snooping under the bed, so I'll leave you to it.
One moment.
Don't try
Okay.
your luck with me, Bregan.
Is he in on the Rebels.
The governor gave express instructions that you were not to
Or
contact
whatever the
examiner.
hell.
I find you
That's
here.
true. Are you trying to recruit the doc? I'm suspicious of people now until we know who killed the
Not to
guy.
you. Before you go,
Ooh.
don't ever try to block my way again.
Oh, he's got to be involved.
Of course, the real doctor was always going on about the Daleks.
Real doctor?
Real doctor? Oh, you mean the real doctor?
Yeah, now I've seen that claw thing. Well, who want to shake hands with it? Let's
It's
put it
not a
that way.
claw thing. I guess it kind of looked like it there.
Well, let's listen. Come on. Let's just listen. Let's just listen. Exercises the tongue. Try it. Let's just listen. Let's just listen.
I can't wait to see the live action version of him. He seems fun.
What was the first thing you noticed when you looked inside that capsule?
The Daleks.
You were astounded?
Yes.
Amazed?
Yes.
You didn't even give them a glance. Why? Because you'd been in there and seen them.
Yep. So he has opened
Where
it. He's
is the
been lying.
third Dalek?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
You found the inner compartment containing 3 Daleks. You took one of them away and you hid it.
Hid it? What nonsense.
No, it's crawling around. Unless it's one of the other ones that's got out.
We opened an inner compartment in the capsule and Nesterson had already been in there.
I
Yeah,
don't
he had.
deny that.
And he's nicked a Dalek.
Oh, he's admitted it,
It's
though.
the name the examiner has given to 2 metal creations that I've discovered inside the capsule.
Yeah, and they're dangerous, evil.
Lumps
Yep.
of metal. Quite
No,
inactive.
there's something
You
crawling
think,
around.
mate, if you'd seen...
Oh, not that again,
I
please.
consider it my duty as a scientist to examine...
You want him
and
to
investigate
get it all
these
out.
objects. Now, please.
And admit to things.
I want them broken up or melted down. Up or down, I don't care which, but destroyed.
I refuse to allow it.
Not up to you.
I'm an Earth examiner. I demand it. Perhaps we should ask the governor about that.
What
I
would
wish
the
to see him
governor say?
immediately.
That might be difficult.
But not impossible. Ben, Polly.
Who knows what this guy's going to get up to on his own, though?
Could he stop the experiments?
I don't know.
Oh, they both are. Okay.
It's none of your business. You go and get Janley and then come
or
back
maybe
here.
not.
We haven't got any time to waste.
Oh, is he on it with Janley then? So because he's the one letting her use his stuff, so he isn't on it? But he's trying not to be openly involved? Is it just in that fucking cupboard, the casing? Is it another one that's got out? Oh boy. I'm half expecting the thing to light up.
They won't stop me experimenting.
Oh mate, you're gonna be fucking dead.
There must
Wouldn't
be
surprise
some
me
way
if he's
to
the
bring
first
you
one to
back
die.
life. And I'm going to find it.
Idiot. He deserves to die because he's the first. Oh, idiot.
Nesterson watches over his ideas like a mother hen.
If there was a bomb under this floor, timed to go off in 5 minutes, would you ask my permission before you ripped up the floorboards? Ah, fruit!
Examiner,
Yeah, oh, food. I like him.
I'd advise a little discretion in your investigations. It's not a very good time just now,
And why not? You gonna tell him?
with all these disturbances.
Disturbances?
Yes, minor acts of sabotage.
I say you gotta keep
Rebel
learning
troops,
stuff.
Secret newspapers. Nothing important, you understand, but
Secret newspapers.
I no
Okay.
doubt he'll tell you all about it himself when I arrange your meeting with him.
Well, when will that be?
He's going on a tour of the perimeter of the colony.
In other words, he's trying to kill him.
Things like this that make it difficult to believe that you're the doctor. The other one. I mean the proper one. You, my old
You're-
China, are an out-and-out phony.
China. Yes. I went there once, I believe. Met Marco Polo.
Marco Polo mention. Still my favourite story. What? Why do we have to shush? Oh.
It's a...
Shush. Break it, thank you.
Well, wow, a touch of the bugs.
Open up every single bit of fucking fruit. Every
been
bit of fruit.
listening to what we were saying.
Yeah, so that's why you were messing about and talking nonsense.
I never talk nonsense.
Oh, never. Absolutely never.
Well, Lesterson's crackers about that capsule he wouldn't want anyone nosing about.
Bragan said the governor's been
Yeah.
having trouble.
Nah, rule him out. Governors are all the same. He wouldn't ask for help.
Who, though? Is it Bragan?
What about the Daleks?
Well, they're
No,
dead.
not.
Well, what about that thing we saw in the capsule? That was alive, all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, can't explain that.
I can.
What?
And that's why we have to stay.
I really like his voice. I can't wait to put it to his actual face, though.
There'll be no progress on this planet with people like you around.
We're doing all right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we were until your lot came along stirring the things up. The governor knows all about you rebels. He'll smash the lot of you when he's ready.
Governor.
Don't say it out loud.
Couldn't smash me.
Will you be quiet? Who do you both think you are?
Okay, for some reason I thought that was Lesterson, so... Is that Bragan? I'm getting confused. Who is that? Resno. Okay, I couldn't quite read what it said on this thing. So Resno knows about... Yeah, there was two.
I know the misery they cause, the destruction. But there's something else more terrible.
What?
Something I can only half remember.
Okay, still getting his memory back. What's it going to be? I'm really liking his freaking voice. That's not how I pictured it or imagined it.
What did he say?
He sends his apologies, Examiner. He can't see you tonight.
No, he
But he hopes
needs
to see you first thing in the morning.
Well, I might not wait that long, chap. Bragan.
If we'll have to.
Excuse me. Where are you going?
I'm sorry, that hat's
To see the
ridiculous.
governor, of course.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Once his door is closed, no one, not even you, Examiner.
What have they done to him?
Thank you. Until the morning, then.
Okay. Was he reading his reactions again? What? I'm sorry, that hat's so stupid.
I shall radio Earth.
Oh.
Governor or not, hence we'll have to listen to them. I'll get Earth to back me.
How are they going to radio Earth? And how they... Will they not know that that's not hit the person they sent? Oh, something's going to go wrong.
All connections responding.
Oh, you idiots.
Nothing at all. No.
Oh, boy.
There's nothing wrong here.
Is this the one that's got the...
Really, if you can't trust
The creature's not inside it, is it? The Dalek is actually not inside the casing.
This time we'll take it
It's
up
empty,
to
isn't it?
3.24. Got that, Jasmine?
3.24.
Oh, no, it is. Shit balls. Oh, here. They're fucking dead.
Sucker stick acts like some kind of a hand. It's all right. Don't be alarmed.
Oh, you
We
idiot.
really introduced temporary power, which would have to be able to open it up before we could...
Are they going to actually open it up and we're going to see a proper full-on view again inside?
I cannot think what this...
Oh, I feel like you're going to find out sooner or later, buddy. You're going to find out.
Everything functioning here. Yes, well, perhaps the power is leaking away somewhere.
Or perhaps the brain isn't inside. Oh, this is a bad idea. I'm liking the way that looks, because it looks like it's like could be from a comic book or something, just the way the lines are done.
It was, I saw it. You can't use the phrase watching us, have us believing that the thing has intelligence next. Now get on with your work, man.
Oh, boy. I have a feeling at least... Oh, I like that ding music. Ooh. That looks cool. The music's lovely. Like that humming synthy. Oh, I like this. There's that background hum. It's like a... I like it. Yeah, who did that? What the hell? Quinn killed the guy. Quinn killed the guy, right? The original examiner.
Examiner, thank goodness it's you. Been trying to talk to you ever since you got here. What's
Or maybe
happening
not.
here? You again. What do you want?
I found the operator unconscious.
Yes, so did I. I was just looking at him when I heard someone move. It must have been you.
No. Quinn did it. He knocked him out with those.
What is all this?
The cables have been cut.
What?
Either that or he's being framed.
This button belongs to you, doesn't it?
Well, yes.
And you say you picked these up. I suggest that you were sabotaging the communications.
That's a lie.
He's being
First attack
framed.
one of the engineers.
Somebody's framing him. This is too much of a coincidence that they would find this out.
I've no option. I could hardly let you run around loose.
I
after
think
this
it's him
alone.
that did it.
All right, guards.
Not
I
the
warn
guy
you,
there, not
Bragan.
Quinn. It's Bragan. Or whoever that other fucking one's. I've lost track of who's who. It's not going to be Quinn. It's not Quinn, it's him.
The governor will want an inquiry.
So there's a reason he's not allowed to talk to the governor. I feel like he's done something to the governor too.
Now, Resno, you will
This is
have
a bad
to
idea. One of you's going to die. It's either going to be Resno or him.
Connecting now.
It's going to go so badly.
All connections responding. Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent. Film it now, Resno.
so bad.
Greetings, Jandy.
But if they're filming it, hopefully somebody will see it.
I tell you, it's intelligent.
It is.
It's watching me, Lesterson, weighing me up. I can sense it.
Which means that that other thing was from one of the other casings, if it's still in there. Oh, be careful, Resno. Is it going to destroy the camera? Resno, run. Resno's the first one to die.
It's all right, he isn't dead.
Really?
He's knocked out by the shockwave.
Maybe it's not powerful enough to do it. What's she doing? I thought it was transporting or something. I thought it was going to wake up and she was trying to control it. She's one of the rebels. I'm intrigued. I'm getting confused over who's who. It might have been a bit more obvious with the original episode. But I'm like, it's a recorder, not a flute.
We've got
Okay.
to defend Quinn.
It's a recorder.
I know,
What is it? It looks like a bloody recorder.
he's the deputy governor, right?
He wants
Maybe
control.
he wants to be governor.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, the Jackie
Possible.
Button wasn't, and he was caught red-handed in
He's
the
framed.
communications room with a pair of pliers. And don't tell
Yeah,
me he was
sounds like
plucking his
freaking
eyebrows
Clue.
either.
There are
Or
some
Cluedo,
people
or-
you know are all right. You just know by looking at them.
Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Hello, Jandy.
Time?
Yes, I think so.
The
I
Daleks
feel
awake.
Quite excited.
So you're sure it's a wonderful achievement?
Yes, but the wonderful thing, Jandy, is that we don't know the full scope of this experiment.
Exactly, that's not wonderful. Oh, this is going to go so bad.
Yes. I removed. Oh, Resno.
You've removed what? Because I don't think you've removed enough.
He's had medical attention. He's going to be all right.
Good.
No one must find out about this accident.
Which means they're going to end up killing Resno.
And you could stop the whole project.
Oh, yes.
Is
Yes,
she
yes,
using
yes,
him
you're right.
to get the Daleks or something? I'm suspicious of everyone in this episode. I'm really enjoying this story already.
Well, Quinn,
I don't trust Quinn.
I don't like this any more than you do. What have you been up to?
Nothing. Absolutely
It's not
nothing.
Quinn that's done it, though. It's that guy. Bragan. I'm losing track of who's who.
Does the engineer say I hit him?
How could he if he was hit from
Then
behind?
it's only circumstantial evidence.
Exactly.
We have a button from your jacket found in the examiner's hand.
I can't explain that.
I'm sure you can't.
He's being framed.
Mentioned to Bragan that these machines of Lesterson's, what do you call them?
I call them what they are, Daleks.
Yes, Daleks. You say they could be a motive for destroying our communications.
I do.
Yeah.
Lesterson, this is especially...
Lesterson, fuck off. Excuse me.
You won't be disappointed.
You heard what I said.
Oh,
Lester.
stop off,
I've just
Lesterson.
completed an experiment which could revolutionize the whole colony.
I think he's doing it to actually genuinely experiment. They're not bringing it in. Oh, you stupid freaking idiots. Oh, what have you done? Oh, boy. Is it going to recognize the Doctor somehow?
Fools. Stupid fools.
You're scared. What can it do?
This creation is
You were. It sounds ridiculous, but it did.
Now, look,
You who I was.
I've
Yep.
merely given it electrical
It's like a
power.
hive mind.
It is capable of storing it.
Means it's him.
Moreover, it responds to orders. Turn around.
It's playing, it's learning. Either that or the brain isn't in there.
It may even supply the end to all this colony's problems.
Yes,
You freaking idiot.
it'll end the colony's problems.
Because it will end the
Because it will
colony.
end the colony.
I am your son.
There we go, there's the iconic voice.
It spoke.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
I feel like maybe he's actually just excited to actually do it. He wants to learn. He's generally doing it for good. But somebody's going to do it.
I am your servant.
What's it doing?
I am your servant.
Interesting. Why is it doing it? Is it because the creature, the actual Dalek bit isn't in it? Or is it because they have done it? Or is it acting like this to deceive them? Because we know they can deceive. But yeah, I got confused over who was who with that one. But I am really liking that story. I'm really liking this story so far. Like, I'm I like the animation. The animation works well for it, especially how the Daleks look. They look really freaking cool. But yeah, I'm really liking the story. I'm liking the Doctor. I think yes. If it may, I don't know if William Hartnell will always stay my favorite Doctor. I don't know, because obviously they've got lots more Doctors to be introduced to. But he's still my favorite. Didn't think he was going to win me over in 2 episodes, or rather become my favorite in 2 episodes. But he's one. I like him. I like how he is, because like he's still figuring himself out and things like that. And I think Ben was starting to go. He recognised him. He knows who you are. So I think Ben was starting to go, wait, that actually is the Doctor. I think he was starting to go, oh, it actually is. But I don't know who to trust. I don't know. I feel like the Doctor one, the scientist that was leading the experiments, I've lost track of who's who with the... It's 10 to 12 at night as well. Lots to think. Brain's been shit this week. And if you've been here before, you know I struggle with names. Especially if I haven't actually got their actual faces to connect them to. But the lead scientist guy, I feel like maybe he's actually doing it for a genuine thing. He knows about the rebels, but his excitement about things, I feel like maybe he is actually trying to do what he says he's going to do. He's trying to help the colony. He's trying to learn. He's trying to be scientific. I've just knocked my microphone. But I feel like he's actually trying to do it for a genuine thing. I don't think the guy they said... Not like they got the button from. I don't think he actually did do it. I feel like he's been framed. It's a bit too obvious. The fact that he happened to pick that up. It was his button. It was a bit like, I don't think so. So I feel like the other guy, Reagan or Charlie. It was Charlie was calling him, wasn't it? I feel like it's him that killed the other examiner, and that's why he's wanting to talk to the Doctor, because he's like, who the fridge are you? Who the hell are you? What is going on here? Why did they send 2 people? And if you're not that person, who are you? And what the... I felt like I think it's going to be him, but I can't work out yet. I don't want to know. I cannot work out whether or not the Dalek like hand is... It didn't look like a fucking hand. Really, looking back in now, it didn't. But I can understand if it only sort of moved quickly. It might, in the original like live action, it might have looked more like it. But I can't work out whether that's from one of the other ones. They were transporting it, so it's another one completely. Or if it's from the one they've woken up and that it's not 100% working properly because it's not in it. Or has it got back in it? I'm intrigued because I like the fact I don't know with any of this. Like, I don't know who to trust. I don't know if that guy actually did it. I don't know if the scientist is actually in on it and controlling everything, or if he's just being good. I don't know what which Dalek is which. Or what the brain, scattery brain, which one is that from? I like the fact I don't know. But yeah, I like this. I like this story. But with, this is a 6-episode story. So we got 2 more weeks of this. And then, as I said, I believe after that it is the Highlanders, which I'm personally pissed off that the footage hasn't survived. There's a loose cannon reconstruction, which is what we're going to do it from, because it hasn't been animated. I do have the audiobook version, which I'm assuming it might be, I've forgotten the actor's name that plays Jamie in it. But I'm assuming it's probably going to be him doing the connecting thing. It's really bugging me because I could see his name right there. But because my migraine's really kicking in, that recorder did not help. It's blocking it. When I get a migraine, names are like the first thing to be blocked. Like things I know. I can literally see his name, but I cannot get it from there to there. Cannot do it. But it wouldn't surprise me if he does the connecting audio for the audiobook version of this, of the Highlanders. But personally, because of the fact that I know that inspired the Outlander books, it's like, that's my Outlander shelf. And that actor, I can see it because he was in the episode Was it 15 or 14? I want to say, I'm not sure if it's 15 or 14. I can't remember right now because the way my head's going on my migraine. But he was in it. It's like I watched all the... Actually, I'm not going to talk about it because eventually that's going to come to the channel. I don't want to fucking talk about it, you know? But because I'm loving Outlander so much, it's not a spoiler, it's a fucking brilliant show. Like, I'm about to do, I think tomorrow, maybe next week, it depends on whether I can do it tomorrow, episode 1 of season 2. I'm that far ahead. But anyway, because I love that so much, the Highlanders is going to be one I'm excited for. And then I believe after that it is, what was it again? The Underwater Menace, which on BBC iPlayer, it doesn't have animated episodes for the Underwater Menace. Hang on, let me get the DVD for that one. Or Blu-ray, sorry. No, DVD. The second and third episode have survived, and that is on BBC iPlayer. But all 4 episodes are animated in black and white and in colour. So if you would like me to do episode 1 of, obviously I'll be episode 2 and 3, for that one I will do the surviving episode, obviously, which I'm excited for because that's going to be the real test what I think about him. But on this DVD, it has got episodes, all 4 episodes are animated, and it does have the surviving ones, but they've got them animated in black and white or in colour. I'm leaning towards the colour because I just kind of want to see it in colour. But if you think it would be better to do it in black and white, let me know. But on BBC iPlayer, it's only got reconstructions, which I'm assuming their reconstructions aren't so good. So I'd probably, for those ones, if I didn't do animation, I'd probably go loose cannon for them. But yeah, if you would prefer me to do the animations in colour or black and white, let me know. But I believe it's this one, then Highlanders, and then Underwater Menace. Now, on the BBC iPlayer, next one is Moonbase after that. I'm getting so far ahead of myself, but my head's got to get this out. I don't know if there's anything in between. Obviously, we got a few months to get to that. Actually, no, not a few months now. We're doing 2. Well, actually, I can't figure it out off the top of my head because Highlander is 2 weeks. And then we got 3 weeks to this. So it is actually a few months. At least 2, I think. But I don't know if there's anything between Underwater Menace and Moonbase. Do I have Moonbase? What's the other one I got? No. Faceless Ones is the other one I got. I haven't got Moonbase. But Faceless Ones is in this one. Got Macroterra and then Faceless Ones on there. Okay. But I didn't look at the things. I just look at the titles because I don't want to be spoiled. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. I got very sidetracked then. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just got to get things out. Yeah. I got used to his voice very quickly. It's just, I did not expect him to sound like that. I've never heard Patrick Troughton's voice. I think it surprised me the most, or like shocked me a bit first, because like the only like representation of his voice or the character I've had was with the behind the scenes, like it's not behind the scenes, but the making of film with David Bradley as William Hartnell, Adventure in Space and Time, where it was Reece Shearsmith doing him. Didn't fucking sound anything like that. I love Reece Shearsmith though, so I'm not complaining with it. I absolutely adore that man. But it didn't sound anything like that. So because his voice was so different, I was shocked. I was like, what? No, I didn't expect him to sound like that. But I've said it already. I'm sorry. I've got to say it again. He'd be good to read. He would have been good to read a bedtime story. He would have been good to read a bedtime story. He's got a good voice for that. But I'm glad I've warmed to him this quickly. I really did enjoy that. And I'm very intrigued for next week. I'm glad I got to do 2 episodes. I think for this, for Introduction to a Doctor, having 2 episodes to like make it like go like get used to him in one day or one night, because it's freaking 12 o'clock pretty much now. It helped for me personally. But yeah, I like the animation. I like the Doctor. I'm intrigued by the story, and I cannot wait for next week to watch some more. I would love to know what you think. As always, no spoilers at all. I do not want to know anything that's coming up, even if I've talked about it, unless I directly say, please tell me this or this, blah, blah, blah. Unless I say that, do not tell me a single fucking thing. Please don't. I do not want to know. Because I really like that. Cannot wait to find out next week more. And if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick, you know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.